a dazzling metropolis with glowing highways, levitating streets, and cars bustling about. A large hologram screen shows a flashy promo for the Turbo Trails race. Announcer, VO, Gearhaven's greatest race returns. The Turbo Trails, where legends are made, dreams come alive, and the fastest claim the ultimate prize. The hologram cuts to show Nitro, a sleek, high-tech race car, revving his engine on a neon-lit racetrack. Nitro, are you ready to witness greatness? Because I was built for this. The crowd roars. A worn-down shop at the city's edge. Inside we see Blaze, an older, rusty race car, quietly working on a broken-down vehicle. Blaze, to himself, legends, huh? They forget you as fast as you cross the finish line. His friend Rusty, a small, energetic forklift, rolls over with a cheerful beep. Rusty, still watching the promos, Blaze? You know you could have been in those highlights if you just… Blaze? Interrupting. If I hadn't crashed and burned? Yeah, Rusty, I remember. Blaze rolls away, clearly tired of the conversation. Rusty sighs. The bustling streets of Gearhaven are alive with energy. Blaze drives through the crowd, blending in as ordinary vehicles cheer Nitro's arrival at a public event. Nitro notices Blaze in the crowd. He smirks and revs his engine, making a show of his speed. Nitro, to Blaze smugly, well, if it isn't Gearhaven's old-timer, surprised your wheels still turn. The crowd laughs. Blaze glares but says nothing. Blaze sits alone in his dimly lit garage, staring at a dusty photo on the wall of him holding a trophy with a younger Rusty beside him. A holographic news broadcast plays in the background. Newscaster, VO. The Turbo Trails have returned after decades, promising a reward unlike any other, the restoration of the winner's greatest dream. Blaze's eyes narrow. Blaze, quietly, greatest dream. Suddenly, the garage door swings open. Pixie, a spunky hover scooter, bursts in, her lights flickering with excitement. Pixie, Blaze, did you hear? This is your chance. You have to join the race. Blaze, Pixie, I don't race anymore. I'm not that car. Pixie, but you could be. You're Blaze, the Turbo Titan. The city needs you to bring back real racing. Blaze shakes his head, clearly wrestling with himself. The next day, Blaze hesitates outside the entry desk for the Turbo Trails. Nitro walks by, laughing with his entourage. Nitro, snickering. Seriously? You're thinking of entering? Don't embarrass yourself, old man. Blaze takes a deep breath, his wheels squeaking slightly as he turns toward the clerk. Blaze, sign me up. The racers line up at the starting line of Canyon Drift, a treacherous, narrow course with sharp cliffs and windy turns. Blaze, Pixie, and Nitro take their spots among a mix of quirky and intimidating cars. A giant mechanical drone with a booming voice hovers overhead to start the race. Race drone. Welcome to Canyon Drift. Racers, prepare for a wild ride. First one to cross the finish line wins. But beware. One wrong turn, and it's a long drop. Blaze takes a deep breath, his tires shaking slightly. Pixie buzzes next to him, glowing with excitement. Pixie, don't worry, Blaze. Just stick close to me. I've got speed and smarts. Blaze, Pixie, this isn't a scooter derby. Stay safe out there. The race horn blares. Race drone, go! Nitro, out of my way, amateurs. Big Lug, I knew I shouldn't have skipped the salad bar. Pixie, catch up, Grandpa. A sudden rock slide crashes down onto the course, blocking the path. Racers panic, but Blaze spots a hidden trail through a narrow pass. Blaze, follow me if you want to finish this race. Pixie and a few others trust him, while Nitro scoffs and tries to muscle through the rocks, getting delayed. Nitro, grumbling, lucky guess, old-timer. Blaze uses his knowledge of the terrain to guide the racers safely to the finish line. Though he doesn't win, he earns respect from the crowd. Pixie finishes third, beaming with pride. As the racers relax, Big Lug rolls up to Blaze. Big Lug, hey Blaze, thanks for that shortcut. If I ever win, I'll share my prize with ya. Blaze chuckles, but Pixie interrupts. Pixie, Big Lug, if you're sharing, start with pizza. Racing builds up an appetite. Big Lug laughs so hard, he accidentally crushes a toolbox. The second race is set in a glowing labyrinth with shifting walls and holographic illusions to confuse the racers. Race Drone. Welcome to the Neon Maze. This track tests your wits and instincts. Only the smartest will find the way out. As the race starts, Nitro tries to sabotage Blaze by triggering a holographic trap. Blaze narrowly escapes, but Pixie gets caught in a loop. Pixie. Oh, I think I've seen this wall before. Blaze, noticing her plight, doubles back to guide her out, sacrificing his position. As Blaze and Pixie navigate the maze together, Blaze opens up about his past. Blaze. I used to race like you, fast, fearless, but one crash. It changed everything. I lost my edge. Pixie. You didn't lose it, Blaze. You just forgot where you parked it. Blaze smiles, her words reigniting his confidence. The final race takes place on a volcanic track with erupting lava and crumbling roads. The Shadow Rider makes his grand entrance, revealing his plan to sabotage the entire race and take control of Gearhaven. Shadow Rider. Racing isn't about skill, it's about power, and I have all of it. Nitro, realizing the danger, reluctantly teams up with Blaze and Pixie. Blaze wins the Turbo Trails but surprises everyone by handing the trophy to Pixie. Blaze, this kid reminds us what racing is all about, heart. The crowd erupts in cheers. Nitro shakes Blaze's tire in respect, and even Big Lug joins the celebration. Big Lug. Pizza's on me, everyone. As the credits roll, Gearhaven celebrates its new champions, and Blaze finally feels like a legend again. Not for his past, but for his present.